Yeah, Frank's been wearing the shirt, what was it, 5 years?
At least 5 years. I have this shirt that says, you've seen them before, and I actually have one in my suitcase. It says Land of the Free because of the brave, and it has soldiers in the middle. And after 5 years of wearing it, I finally figured out, man, this needs to be a song.
That's a title right there.
So we need to write this. And so I told Billy, you know, we have other patriotic song called I Stand that was a big song for us. And we said, we need another patriotic song, so we wrote this one. And Billy and I and Billy Montana, who's a great songwriter up in Nashville. A
lot of truth to it. My father was 101st, my grandfather was in World War II, and I talked to him about it, so he gave me little tips that helped us, you know, kind of zone in on what we wanted to say, but we support the men and women who make this all possible for us, so we can't give them enough hoorays and shout-outs.
2, 3, 4.
About the name Soul Circus Cowboys, where's that come from?
So we are one extreme to the other. We'll have a beat song, we'll have a ballad song, we'll have a southern rock biker song, and we don't want to be pigeonholed. So we had to come up with something that allowed us to not be stuck in the corner. And, you know, the soulful part is all of us singing together. The circus is definitely the show, and we're southern, so that's the way the Cowboys comes in. It allows us to do anything we want.
Yeah, I mean, we could be pretty, and then we could sling some snot and spit too. And
it's freedom.
It is freedom.
Celebrating freedom. Rock, you know, rock and roll is almost dead as a genre nowadays, but you guys keep it alive, and I love your the southern rock aspect of it.
Thank you so much for that. It's definitely the most fun, energetic part to play. We love it all, but people, you know, like you say, when you're from Florida, you have a built-in biker crowd, and you know, you can almost do it 53 weeks out of a 52 year. That's how much biker rallies you can do, and so we have to kind of play to our audience, learn about them, learn about family, learn about friends, and put it all together in a lyric and jam it.
Joining the Soul Circus Cowboys that day at King of the Road Productions in Beaumont, Texas, was their legendary producer, the one and only Frank J. Myers.
You got singer-songwriter and incredible guitarist here, Frank J. Myers, we're talking to. Grammy Award in the 90s for I Swear, and you were instrumental in a lot of the success of Lone Star as well, that supergroup from the 90s.
In fact, Frank co-wrote the mega hit I'm Already There with Richie McDonald and Gary Baker for Lone Star.
That was a big song, and so was My Front Porch Looking In. It was a big song, and of course my very first cut that I wrote by myself was You and I for Eddy Rabbit and Crystal Gale. And it's funny, I thought I heard Billy talking about the Billboard thing that just came out for the top 25 all-time country love ballads. And I have 2 in the top 5.
That's fantastic.
I Swear is number 3, and You and I is number 5. I've had a very blessed career, and I'm very thankful for it.
She said, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Now that I'm gone, are you lonely now? When you lay there alone, you never would listen when I
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
I'm gonna get you. You're gonna love me. Ain't no doubt about it. I'm gonna get you.
I wrote a song with Bucky Covington a couple weeks ago, and Bucky and I are getting back together. 13th, we're doing something. He lives close to us.
Okay.
But Frank Myers played lead for me for 10 years, and Frank and I still write a lot of things. He wrote I Swear and Just You and I. So yeah, I'm still real busy in it, but still love it.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been?